Alright. You niggas get sent to the stove. I run up the paper, can't let it get low. We done bought them no haze and I'm still will get low. We still hop out them cars and we make them get low.
This is Low, and you was on this set.
Shit, y'all still have me, man.
This nigga, man. Right, we rolling, Slim. We rolling.
Whatever you do, keep this shit rolling.
For real, Slim. God damn, man. And man, I started to make like some stories and shit. Like, damn, how long I'm away from this for this motherfucker. Like, god damn, Slim. My man was late as shit today, y'all. Today we got a good man right here, y'all. He is a very influential guy in our scene. My man right here, my man Hustle, y'all. My man Hustle, Slim. God damn, Slim. You hear me? What's up, man? How you, man?
Coolin', man. My fault for being late, man. My fault, man.
Shit, man. So, I mean, God damn, black people, we gotta do better, black people.
Nah,
shit,
for real.
Shit, man. So, all right, where you grow up at, bro?
District Heights, Maryland.
District
Hustle11b.
Yeah, okay. That's what y'all. Oh, so that's why you
got 11.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Sure. So, all right, so growing up in District Heights, and you weren't going by Hustle.
Nah.
You going by your name. Yeah. So we gonna get into that part. But you growing up in District Heights or whatever. In District Heights, for those who don't know, District Heights like 10 minutes away from the DC. You know what I'm saying?
South of Maryland.
Yeah, it's nowhere. It's nowhere. It's like it's one of them joints where you can walk the District Heights. Like I don't walk from District Heights to Northeast. I swear to God.
Oh yeah, you can do it accessible.
That was a hell of a walk. I wouldn't recommend nobody to do that shit though.
Hell no.
But especially now, hell nah.
Hell no. Only way I know is to go through Walking Mill, hit Capitol Heights. That's about it.
Nah, I was coming from the like the Forest Creek way, so I just walked straight down. Straight down. PA. That was a hell of a hike. But going into your story, bro, when you start producing?
I started producing hard probably around 2015, 16.
Okay. 2015, 16. What was the DMV rap scene around this time?
Rap scene had people like, Kavo coming out high, Cuter Fool. Who else? Rap was okay. You had the Rico Nasty. It was a more better, you know what I'm saying, scene, I think. I want to say. Just because of the people, the music that we had. We had all different type of music at that point. Wasn't 100 rappers at that moment. You know what I'm saying, like it is now. You see what I'm saying? But it was a good scene. I wish I could have been more a part of it, but you know what I'm saying? But crawl before you walk. You know
I feel that. And I feel like District Heights got a lot of, it's kind of rich in history.
Yeah, no question.
So like y'all got a lot of rappers from out there.
Rappers, football players,
like a lot of
celebrities, show TV, all that shit.
Yeah. So just like coming from, and then like I want to ask you this, right? Because District Heights, like I said, it's from Maryland, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember like back then, and I know you probably a little younger than me. But you ain't.
I'm 26. I ain't too young.
Yeah, you ain't too young. But back then, when I'm from the city, and when we used to like Maryland, like motherfuckers from Maryland, we be like, you from Maryland?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They
like
still doing that.
How they still doing that?
Yeah.
They ain't doing y'all like that no more. They ain't doing y'all like that. I don't do y'all like that no more. I know the steppers. I know. Nah, for real. I know some thorough men out of Maryland though. But like I was asking that to go into like, growing up, did you like kind of run into that? Like you kind of answered it a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Here and there, man. Just trying. how I say it? We had got into it with some DC folks not too long ago, so that was a bunch of that. So it was a bunch of you from Maryland, this and that, and woo. But you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come because I just, for me personally, Maryland. I mean, DC people think Maryland just softer because you know what I'm saying. You live in a more, how you say it, more project area. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like that though?
Nah, cause where I live at is projects, so I be like,
I think it's a different type of project.
yeah,
though.
I do. I also think that too.
Because when
I always tell people that,
and not
different.
to cut you off or nothing like that. When I was talking to Midas, he was saying like y'all a little bit more open than we are. We a little shut off a little bit. Like y'all, it's easier for y'all to make friends than for us.
Yeah, like I got a lot of rap friends that won't go out of town, like DC rap friends that just won't go out of town. Where I got my rap Maryland man, come on, let's go here, woo, and I got they ain't trying to even move out the city. Like I just be like, damn, well, that's just that city. That's why I say it's just different. How we raised in Maryland, how DC raised is different. It's just different. Ain't no sugarcoat to it. Just different.
Yeah. And it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's literally nowhere.
Yeah,
it's nowhere. Like I just told y'all, we can walk to these spots and shit like that. And it's a long ass walk though. But I'm going back into your story. So you start producing in 2016. What was your first beat?
My first beat was with Ruger and Cavo. I forgot the name of the song, but we did that song. That was like one of my first tracks I released.
So hold on. Let's rewind a little bit. Was you doing like music before?
Yeah, I was playing doing go-go bands and shit.
Okay, so what bands?
I played with a couple bands, A2C, All Jokes Aside, High Quality, ABM, Drama Squad. I played with a couple bands.
And it's keyboard?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. So how you start playing the keyboard?
Man, I tell people all the time. The band I first started playing with had a show around my way, and I just wanted to get in for free. So I started learning how to play the keyboard just to get on the show for free, and that's how everything started. That's what they got. That's how all this music shit started. That's what they got from that day.
No, for real, cause you know, like we always like to say, being in the go-go band was like being a celebrity.
You know what I'm saying? It was lit. We walking, man. I got paid the show around my way. I'm like, all right, but I'm about to be on stage.
20 for 20s. That's CFE days and shit like that.
They ain't even end up having the show. I just end up sticking with the shit. Just went hard with this shit. That's the crazy part about it. Show never even happened.
Right. So, all right. So you started off with the go-go shit. You dabble in the go-go shit. 2016 come around, the rap scene is the scene.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got in Maryland, we got Cavo, we got Big Flock was 2016.
I think he just had got locked up around that time.
But he was out 16, around that time. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Q the Fool. You got all these lit Maryland rappers, right. and like I was telling my motherfuckers gonna whoop my ass after these interviews, bro. I swear, bro. I feel like the Maryland, like we needed the Maryland rappers because they was lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, we a little bit standoffish. We, you know what I'm saying? But
I felt the Maryland rappers made everybody feel that it was okay to do, it's possible to do. Because a lot of Maryland artists at that time was just going up. Like the Ricos, the Qs, them niggas was just going up, elevating. Like every time you look at it, they was elevating. And they was working with the Atlantas, even Gunu with the Hood Rich, recipes Gunu, like all that started elevating. It made a lot of people feel like it was possible to do from knowing these people before they started rapping. Like a lot of people knew Gunu before they started rapping.
Right.
So when she started doing everything, it made like, damn, it's like that to do. It's just like able to do, possible to do. So that's what I think the Maryland did play a good part in that.
Right. And shout out to all the good Maryland, man. All right, 2016, and you said your first beat was with who?
Ruger and Cavo.
And shout out to Ruger, he right here. He right here. No, he came with him fashionably late. Yeah, so that was the first beat you ever did, right? Mm-hmm. And how that do?
It was crazy because my fucking
Hold on. Hold up. How you even meet them?
I ain't even know them. I had Cavo up on Twitter and was like, I make beats and I send you some beats. And at this time, he really just coming up, like he just dropping walking out. So he still got like answering DMs. So I called it like a good time. Hit him, linked through them, and then I had another associated person with them, which was Backwood, which was linked everybody all together, and then that's how everybody just, you know what I'm saying, linked in that time period. Yeah, Backwood, everybody. Yeah, around that time, Backwood put everybody in play because Backwood was rapping, but I used to know somebody Backwood was, you know what I'm saying, doing some shit with. So he was rapping, so that ended up he from C, so Cavo and all them from C, so that's how we all linked up, going to the studio together, shit like that.
Oh, so Cavo, you meet Cavo, y'all doing y'all thing. Then Ruger come along.
Nah, that was all at the same time.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So y'all, okay, all right.
Everybody was at the same time. Ruger had just got locked up around that time, but we had still, you know what I'm saying, we still pushed it through.
Right, okay.
At that time, yeah. That was all at one time, just everybody just trying to just making music at that time.
Okay, so you building with them, you doing your thing. So what was the next placement?
Next placement was a Swipey song. Rest in peace, Swipey.
Okay. Yeah, rest in peace, Swipey.
That was one of the closest to the first beats I did too. Never knew he did the track until after he passed, because I never heard the track. But he had released it on his last album, his last mixtape, and I had ended up hearing it one day. I asked somebody to play that back, and I heard it was my beat. I was like, damn, I didn't even knew he did the song.
Damn.
Chill.
And it's a funny thing, right? Because we talking about this is when you first started making beats. So, like, did you get paid from that?
Oh, no. Nah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So
Hell no.
So, like, and I commend all the producers now because they know the business a little better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of motherfuckers weren't getting paid.
Yeah,
you just get paid in clout, I guess.
Man, exactly. Yeah, but no, I be telling them, all like, get in the door like that.
Yeah.
All you want to do for us is get in the door. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get in the door, so you get in there, do what you gotta do, so you can do what you want to do.
So do you recommend producers like producers that's coming out to give out free shit?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a product. You gotta understand the shit is a product. It's gotta build to be worth something. Can't just say you got a product. Well, you can if you got a product. You could say what you want, whatever you want. But my best opinion is to give it out, test it to the world like a drug. Get them to test it, make sure they like it. You know what I'm saying? Understand it. Then down the line, you start charging what you want because more people want to start wanting it if it's a good product. So that's what I say. Give it out. Give it to the world, man. When they want it, when it's in demand, you start taxing for them.
For shit show. And I hope them inspiring producers listen to those wise words of advice. Because it's like even with this shit, like you gonna have to do your groundwork. Yeah. And you gonna have to give some shit out. It's like I always I like Jay-Z, and one of his songs was the rap game, like the crack game. Right. Yeah. That shit, but if you listen to the song, it really is like that. It really is like that. And if you can put that to music and apply that to music, you're going to be alright. You'll understand it a little better.
It's definitely, and people forget it's the music business. 20% music, 80% business.
And I be telling them, look at it like how you do, like you start hustling. Imagine if you first getting out there, bruh. A lot of times you gonna have to smoke with niggas right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Get that.
Yeah, and then you start getting a little group of people now. Okay, now they fucking with you, and then you keep expanding from that. That's how the music work. You know what I'm saying?
And not all people gonna understand that as a producer. Like, I got a witness right here, brother. I tell you, like, I was giving him everything, then it was worth it. And he understood what it was, and he like, bro, you worth it. You work for it. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? Then people gonna also respect the grind. They gonna always respect the grind.
Nah, for real.
Ain't nobody take that away from you.
For real.
They gonna always respect it.
For real.
You know, I show you, give you your flowers all the time. This shit going lit. This shit litty, my boy.
I appreciate you, Snow. I appreciate you. That shit just made my day, Snow.
You definitely gotta get flowers and this shit definitely lit, my boy.
Yeah. So alright. So y'all doing songs or whatever. Alright. So what's the next song? I think. Okay. Yeah. What's the next song?
Next song around that time. What, hit wise or just regular song? Like what start with Elevated or
what song kind of put you on that next level? Like where it got you kind of notable? Cause I think those songs that they made you kind of like that kind of put you in the camp where it's like, oh yeah, we fucking with Hustle.
Yeah.
But when everybody like, man, I'm trying to get that Hustle shit.
I ain't even gonna lie, it wasn't a song for real. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It wasn't even a song. It was who I was surrounding myself with. Because the beats was like, I can't even tell you what song hit right there to elevate me. It was like, it was elevation coming from everywhere because who I was surrounding myself with. Like, YB, like, YB really put me in the game with a lot of situations. So, once people seen me, like, oh, yeah, YB got a number 2 now. Like, YB one of the top. Who is he? Like, so people started to feed in that. And then like I had the product, I had good products, so it was just like elevating, and like to answer your question, I would say is the Greg Leaf album, Kayvon Keys album. When they dropped the album, had like 3 singles on it that was power, like so. It was like WCW and like 2 other songs that was power. It went crazy off that, and then I was doing some things where I was putting people together. Like, I was doing a lot of big things that people were just noticing. And that's when the elevation really came. So I can't say it was really from the music. It was just like, people seen the grind, they seen the work, it's turning into something. Yeah. And then it just, that's how it went, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, I wouldn't say it was really a song.
Yeah, okay.
So people don't be understanding that a lot of people be watching you work and grind. A lot of people watch that shit.
Right. And I kind of figured that out, you know, coming into what I was doing, like when I first started, like when it was like a joke, like
right,
like, oh, you gonna do interviews, bruh? It was a big like shit. It was like, about to do interviews. We was like, what?
You one of the top in the city, man.
Yeah.
Niggas begging to get up here.
Don't do that shit. Stop what you doing, man. I ain't the top, man. I'm trying to get
you
there.
in there, cause then you gotta think nobody in this game right now is doing it and then putting it out to the people that need to be put out is putting out. You know what I'm saying? So this shit lit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody doing this, man.
Yeah, man. I try to stay away from the way too controversial topics.
Right.
Just for my own mental, I don't got time for that.
Right.
But like, I just want people to understand, like, our culture, like what we got to offer here. This shit is here. It's real. This is us. You know what I'm saying? And I got tired of looking at other interviews, and I'm looking at the interviews, and I can see that they can't even really relate to the person they talking to.
Right.
So it just be like, you know, you can't really get that real vibe out of them and that real feeling. And they don't, and half the time when they talking, they don't know what you talking about. Like, you know, so that's why I wanted to be that person to represent what we got going on in our city and our rap scene. Like, what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? But back to your story, yeah, so alright, you started, so Kavo, you got Kavo, you got Ruger. By this time, it's what, 2018? 19, you did Swipey. So Money Ma. Okay, so when you hook up with Money Ma?
Money Ma came around 2019 after 2019 we kicked it off with Exotic Habits. What else? Yeah, we did Money Ma did some shit. It was after he started fucking around after me and Baby 50 started doing us. So like I said, it really was never a song. It was just what people were seeing, seeing me do. So
right. And how you meet Money Ma? Exactly.
He just hit me up one day trying to work. After just seeing who I was working with, seeing the plays I was making, like trying to work. And that's it. Then we just been locked in.
That's cool. So Money Ma, one of them youngins from the cities.
Yeah, he's special.
Yeah,
man. He's special.
His ass need to get on here.
Yeah,
but so alright, you do the shit with Money. Oh, we passing people and some more shit. We forgot Baby 50.
Oh yeah.
So what you do for Baby 50? What songs you do for him?
Oh man, Baby 50 got songs that we did. Our top 3 songs. We got 101. Then we got the Money Ma song. And then what else we got? We got Fuck the Ops. So we got those 3 songs. Those songs went crazy. 500,000. I met 50 though through Southwest B.
Okay.
If you know who that is, Southwest B, he an artist from Wingate, apartment out south. You know what I'm saying? Out Southwest, yeah.
That's funny you just said that. I just had an interview yesterday, and we was with Rockstar Major, and I asked him, was that a part of Southwest?
Yeah, I always wanted to know that too. Like I just like when they be saying like, well, y'all sure it's Southwest, like y'all don't. But they said it's definitely Southwest.
That's the other part of Southwest. That's Southwest though. But
that's definitely Southwest though.
But back to your story.
Oh yeah, so B brought 50 to the studio one day. You know what I'm saying? We got a song again. And I tested 50 the first day. Like, we got to come, like, I didn't hear them people telling me, get him in here. I'm like, let me see what he on. So I tested him. We the first day we recorded Shoot Like This. That was the first song we ever did. Shoot Like This went up too. Shoot Like This like a little slow song. It ain't too, like, trapped out. So just wanted to see what he can do on it. But no, since that day, we locked in, like, we gonna build, we gonna make a tape, we gonna put it out, we gonna get paid. Ooh, a lot of things in the middle of that. Fucked up a lot of things, but business, you know what I'm saying? People doing business, I ain't supposed to be doing the business part. That's what I learned. And when you sign to a label too, for people looking, man, make sure you being the producer and let the managers be the managers. I learned that the hard way. Doing business and trying to produce when I had a manager. So that shit, managers play their role. So yeah, so in the mix of that, business got messed up, music got taken down, fell off for a little minute, then we got back on it. So now we working on Damn 2, which should be dropping like late July.
Okay, and I'm glad y'all got to patch that up.
Yeah, he's actually my little cousin.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
for real?
Yeah, we had in the midst of this shit, like when the first day we had got back close, we had got like a couple phone calls from our family and was like, y'all related. Yeah, we really was making phone calls, seeing this and that. I ain't gonna tell nigga my cousin, he ain't my cousin. I ain't never went up.
Yeah.
So everything matched up. We was actually related. Like I'm like, damn, I'm really related to you. After all this happened, we ended up finding it out. I'm like, damn, I wish we'd have found it out before everything happened.
Damn. You know so did that kind of bring our relationship a little closer?
Yeah, it's building as it is. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like I say, DC people different. Like, yeah, different. So it's building. You know what I'm saying? It's building. He living in another world, so like, our worlds don't. But that's bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro.
Yeah, for sure. I think I just saying y'all put something out.
Yeah, we just building in anticipation for the tape. It's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be hard.
Man. Baby 50, another one that I don't think he do interviews.
Nah, he do interviews. It's just getting them
some. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. So I feel that. So all right. So damn, you did all these folks.
Yeah.
Who are we forgetting?
I did. Me, like I posted the other day, I did 100K with basically everybody in the city. Everybody. 100, Q the Fool, No Savage. And some of these songs are features too, but I still do 100. Flock, 50, Money Ma. The list goes on. I did 100K with these people. Like I don't just do 100K. I don't do hits with one person. I try to You know what I'm saying? That was the only thing that I feel like I'm distinct with. Not everybody could do numbers with everybody.
Right.
I did numbers with everybody.
Right.
Everybody.
Right. So that you think that kind of what I'm not saying because we not in that space yet.
Right.
Right. But you think that would kind of make the formula to like a super producer when you can make a hit?
Yeah.
With everybody.
See, and that's a thing too. I'm chasing another goal. A lot of people not chasing what I'm chasing. I'm chasing the next superstar producer.
Right.
A lot of people just chasing, trying to get the money, just trying to make beats, want to be behind the camera, behind the computer, stuff like that. I'm actually chasing, my dream is to be the next big superstar producer from this city or from wherever I'm going to be landing my career, but that's what I'm chasing, the next big superstar producer.
Okay. So who you, I seen you doing a couple collabs with a couple producers. Like who you like working with as far as the producers?
Oh man, shout out to the gang, Double R, Jew, Kid, Snith, who else in it? Lee Boy, shout out to the gang, man. Shout out to the gang.
Damn, that's all the men right there.
That's the men. Shout out to the
that's
gang.
alright, man. That's alright, man. I'm glad.
Man.
I was saying this in one of my interviews. I was like, man, you know the producing community is way more knitted than the rapper community.
Yeah.
Like that shit is crazy. Like all of y'all know each other and all y'all cool. It ain't even like ain't no love, ain't no hating shit going on in the producer community or nothing.
A lot of us I like to keep it where though we just like chilling but don't making beats, because when we making beats it's like that shit, like we all be right there. You catch all of us in the room making a beat, like that shit is like ice. But I feel though keeping that like that is always just having a bond outside of just making beats. Like we be cool in some days.
Right.
Shit'll be right there. We just a cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So keeping that, it's always like, you know what I'm saying? It's
right.
I be feeling everything be a vibe. Like everything be having to have a vibe to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, music is a vibe. Like life is a feeling process.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I feel that too. Like that go into like with me with energy, and that's a whole nother.
Yeah, especially in music, man. Energy is everything, man.
Yeah, energy drive you. Like energy make if they make that you get mad one day you want, and you know I don't condone to the bullshit. You get mad and nigga go in there and make that motherfucking spin song, but that might drive you. You might be feeling that same.
Yeah, everything. That shit all exactly. It comes like even some days brother might be feeling it. I'd be like, damn, now I don't even give a fuck. Let's cool it now. But it just like. Yeah, it plays a part. The energy of it play a part and shit. Yeah.
So. You did a song with Gunna.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
and free that man, Slim. Free that innocent man. Yeah, free the old YSL, man. You see that shit? That shit crazy, right?
Man, that shit crazy, man. That shit crazy.
So I don't never ask people for shit like this, but since I'm that guy now, how you feel about that situation?
Shit, man. I don't know, man. That's a freedom guys. I don't was jail or nobody, but I don't know, man. I just show you, man. Gangsters moving silence, man.
Yeah, I feel like social media is just one of those big components.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I did the jump with Yee. Shout out to Faye Yee. And he was like, man, when you become a rapper, man, like, and you in like everything you do is in the limelight now, and that shit is going just all that police like the police is on you.
Anything that you do as a rapper makes it easier for them to catch on you. They catching lyrics, unexpected money, just a bunch of shit. Social media,
like that shit is real. Like they really is getting DMs, all that shit from 2014 and all this goofy shit. And
off of social media, they trying to put them boys in jail. They were off of social media. They not even trying to let them use the Second Amendment, freedom of speech. Is like
none of that.
It's crazy. I'm like, and that's why I said they gonna have to beat a freedom of speech if they trying to really have indict them off a bunch of lyrics. Like, you gonna have to beat the Second Amendment of freedom of speech. Like, can't throw nobody in jail for something they said.
Yeah, that's wild. But yeah, man. So how you get the Gunna placement?
Shout out to Tweez and Lil Pat. to artist, Indian artist. He had got a song with Gunna, and they needed the beat remade. So they called me, asked me can I do the beat remade? We made the beat. They loved it. So, and that's how I got a placement with Gunna.
That's alright.
A lot of things just be like, I tell you, like a lot of things just be people I surround myself with. Because Tweed said I got the right person, and he hit me to do this shit. That's what I'm like. That should be really off the people you surround yourself with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what we got going on next, man? What's the next thing, man? What's the next project?
Next projects be Baby 50 Damn 2 and Send Me Homie Message to Karma. Those will be my last 2 mixtapes I'm really doing. I'm trying to market a different sound, branch off in a different area. So that'll probably be my last 2 little big projects in the city.
Alright, we're gonna be looking for that shit and singles. I know
singles gonna still drop.
Yeah.
No more big projects after them 2 problems.
Yeah, man. And one of those things I wanted to ask you was like, cause you don't do YouTube beats and shit.
Nah.
Like, why is that?
I just be feeling like it take the exclusiveness away from yourself. Like you can't get a Metro Boomin beat off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why I give out a product so freely, something that's worth something. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my little man Drew, shout out to Drew. Drew was on the YouTube and like, bro, you want to have this in the city. Why make a product free when you in demand? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can make as much money as everybody coming on YouTube to take the beat for free. You be making that ×3 if they come in the bag. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why I never was really onto the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Take the exclusiveness away from you. You can't get a beat from me unless you even know me or coming to me to get a beat. And that's the only how you get a beat from me. Get a hustle beat.
Nah, for real. And that shit is real. He not even bluffing about that.
Nah,
he don't care about the money or nothing.
I'm not budging on that. A lot of people know I'm not budging on that.
He's standing on that shit.
Like, I'm not budging.
He's standing on that shit, bro. I appreciate you being here. We got to do a part 2.
Nah, for real.
Part 2 gotta come together, man. You gotta do this drop for me, Slim. Go ahead. So this your
fuck with your hustle, man. We on the set TV, man.
Yeah. This is Low, and you was on the set.